The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, the Wishbone of Widow's Peak. In the sleepy, perpetually weird town of Ennsville, life was rarely boring, mostly because of the grim adventures of Billy and Mandy. And on this gloomy afternoon, the adventure part was in full swing. The sky sagged like a soggy tarp, gray clouds heavy with the promise of rain. In Billy's backyard, Grim hunched over a kiddie pool filled with muddy water, his skeletal jaw clacking in irritation. His scythe leaned lazily against a lawn chair. "This is a colossal waste of me afterlife," Grim grumbled, his Jamaican accent thick with annoyance. "Science!" Billy cheered, wearing flippers and a snorkel mask as he slapped the water with a rubber lobster. On the back steps, Mandy sat with a book in her lap, glaring at them both. "It's not science. It's just Billy." Billy's attention darted toward something pale and shiny glinting at the bottom of the pool. With an exaggerated gasp, he plunged his hand in and came up holding a strange, oversized wishbone carved with faint, glowing symbols. "Treasure!" Billy yelled, waving it triumphantly. Grim's glowing red eyes narrowed. "Drop that now!" The bone pulsed faintly in Billy's hand, the backyard dimming as if someone had turned down the sun. Mandy strolled over, snatched it from Billy's hand, and slipped it into her backpack. "This is cursed," she said calmly. "That," Grim said gravely, "is the wishbone of Widow's Peak. Last fool who snapped it cursed Ennsville with 3 Wednesdays in a row, and the moon caught a cold." Billy gasped. "Can I make it sneeze again?" "No!" Grim bellowed, snatching his scythe. "We're tucking it back before something terrible happens." Or, Mandy said coolly, "I make a wish first. Then we take it back." "Mandy!" Grim's skull practically rattled. "Adventure!" Billy shouted, striking a heroic pose. The journey up Widow's Peak wasn't easy. The path was more like a dare than a trail, lined with gnarled trees and whispering shadows. Billy tromped happily through puddles, oblivious to the creepy atmosphere, while Grim floated to avoid mud splatters. In the olden days, Grim said ominously, this hill was where secrets went to die. Then the widow came, and now it's where fools vanish. Cool, Billy said, cheerfully losing one flipper to quicksand like mud. Mandy walked ahead, sharp-eyed. We're being watched. Grim tightened his grip on the scythe. The widow doesn't like visitors. At the top of the hill, a rotting archway stood shrouded in mist. The fog shifted like glass, and from it stepped a tall woman cloaked in black lace. Her shadow was sharper than her form, and her voice was smooth but dangerous. Give it to me, the widow hissed, gliding toward them. Mandy held her ground. We were going to put it back. The widow's smile curved under her veil. No, no. Snap it. Make a wish. Any wish. Billy's eyes sparkled. Any wish? I wish for a. Mandy slapped a hand over his mouth. Grim stepped in front of them, scythe glowing. Don't listen to her, Mandy. Mandy ignored him, pulling the bone from her bag. It glimmered, warm to the touch, the carvings pulsing like a heartbeat. She snapped it in two without hesitation. The sky screamed. The widow vanished in a swirl of smoke, laughter echoing through the mist. The forest stilled. Mandy! Grim groaned. What did ye do? I made a wish, Mandy said, tucking one half of the bone into her pocket. What wish? Grim demanded. That she'd leave us alone. Billy's snorkel shot off his face and into a tree. Ah, man! I wanted a fire-breathing hamster. As they walked back down the hill, the world felt lighter, but Grim kept muttering curses under his breath. Mandy walked ahead, calm as ever, the cursed half of the bone hidden in her pocket. Because she hadn't just wished for safety. She'd wished for something else, something she wasn't going to share. Far below Ensville, in shadows deeper than night, the widow chuckled softly, already plotting their next chapter in the grim adventures of Billy and Mandy.